Family, welcome to the channel. We're getting into some Pantera. Yeah, it's been requested ad nauseum, and we're looking at Vulgar Display of Power, which, the album cover is a vulgar display of power. It's some guy getting punched in the face, and that punch doesn't look properly executed either. It's like, what is this? What is that? That's not good form. Jesus, God. We're going to get into Pantera real quick. Yeah, follow, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Hype the channel if that option is available. We're on our way, cruising toward 100K. And, this Pantera album in full will be in the Patreon link below if you want to see the full reaction. Nevertheless, we will be dropping these track by track on the YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But, look, full access to the vault, Patreon, lots of things that will not drop on YouTube, only $5 for full access, so please support your boy. I deeply appreciate you. And now let's get right into Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. You know what's crazy? For somebody who's not, very deep into the Pantera rabbit hole just yet. My brother Black Pegasus turned me on to Pantera. Shout out to him. But, one thing that I'm finding similar even here just at the beginning, right, is how Dimebag Darrell and Vinny, right, not only are they brothers, something that I'm just kind of figuring out, but they do this thing where they do the same thing with the drums as with the guitar. The guitar is doing that, and the drums are following right along. It's a crazy, hypnotic kind of like call to action, right? It was just like, and they're following the same thing. Listen to that again. That's fire. Family, listen to me. The riffs are insane. I was hoping that they switched it up on the 8-bar, and they didn't let me down. Let's talk about it. Bro, they made Vinny look so fly on those drums, bro. This is fire. I'm screaming revenge again. Wrong. I've been wrong for far too long. And Captain is so frustrated. I'm on mountains with less. Fam, hear me out really quickly, right? He says, I've been wrong for way too long. Wrong! I've been wrong for way too long. What is he talking about right there? Guys, I was listening to Alan Watts. He has kind of this philosophy of the double bind, right? It's like, have you ever been told when you were a little kid, just try and go to sleep, right? You're staying up and you're seeing weird things in the closet and you hear try to go to sleep. That's a double bind, because the more you try, the less you actually go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then, there's double binds in the dating scene. There's double binds in the university. Society is just full of these, unsolvable problems. And so he says, I've been wrong for way too long. Right? It's like I'm getting tired of the illusion that there's an answer to a lot of this stuff, right? Respectfully. Guys, I don't know who I'm going to piss off right now, but I'm definitely getting Dave Mustaine vibes from the voice. He has that vocal tremor of, that, with it just brings me back to Dave Mustaine. Hey, hey, hey. When I turn on my head to productive, I don't find it hard to impress. Bones, contraction, hands wait to hold loyalty. Bold and disastrous, my ears can't hear what you say to me. See, bro, I'm telling you, this is what happens with the double bind. He says, my ears can't hear what you say to me. there's a psychological thing that happens when you're constantly in these double bind situations. You know, another double bind that's popular is be yourself. Right? Aren't you told in school, be yourself, right? But it's like, am I supposed to follow that rule then? Like, to be myself? Because then aren't I doing what you told me to do? And then if I don't, it's like, it's a double bind. These are rules that are impossible to follow. A lot of times in Eastern mysticism, they'll do Zen koans to kind of break your mind of the double bind situation. But he says, yeah, that's the result of having a society full of unfollowable rules. Your ears stop listening to what other people say. So he says, my ears can't hear what you say to me. Respectfully. You know what's fly about this? A lot of the early metal stuff was just, you know, rage, you know, pointed in every direction. And for no reason, it's just like kind of a nihilism. This kind of, you know, nothing matters anymore. But this energy is very directed. It's like, yo, let's channel this energy and let's make ourselves this big organism capable of enacting change. I respect it. Bro, do you see this imagery right here? This person is caught in this net. That's like the old, what was it? The Vietnam era where, you know, I've only seen them in movies, you know, where people are kind of caught in these nets. He says the releasing of anger can better any medicine under the sun. Listen, in an age where we are definitely over-medicated, right? He's saying like, look, let's release ourselves from the games. You know, a lot of times, you know, what society considers normal isn't really normal. And so we medicate ourselves in order to fit in with the game that everyone else is playing. And, you know, what he's saying is, look, the releasing of anger, oh, that's better than any medicine you're going to be able to find. And of course, releasing that anger in a way that's, productive and not, sporadic. I think he's being strategic here. The dopest thing so far to me is how closely they are tied. I will never get over the fact that those drums and the guitar, like they match each other, like during that, and then when it goes into the chorus, they separate into this crazy, crazy divergence. Talk to me. Ooh. Yo! Oh! There comes a time within everyone. Yo, Daryl is an absolute monster for that. Yo, and this is, this is relatively early. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is 1992. Bro, he's going hard on that guitar solo. What are we talking about here? To close your eyes to what's real. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Okay, that's a guitar pick. I thought that was a dime. Yo. So he's talking about building an organism that's capable not only of releasing anger, but channeling it directionally. Oh, bro, that's fire. We need to go into the next song immediately. Listen, family, the entire breakdown of this album, will be on the Patreon. Thank you. Link down in the description below if you want to access the Patreon and see all of that early. But that will, of course, be filtering its way down to the YouTubes eventually. Guys, I appreciate you rocking. We're going to the next track immediately.